Good morning, everyone. This is Sean from Urban Tactical Survival. I wanted to bring you guys an updated version and review on a stove I featured some time ago. It's the Hobo stove. As you know, the Hobo stove is a great stove and works perfectly by itself. You can cook on it, and it's a very sturdy stove. But I wanted something more. And in order to get that, I had to come up with a way that I wanted to put larger pots on the stove to cook. And the only way to do that was to come up with a way to facilitate putting those larger pots on. So I've come up with these crossbars. These metal crossbars will allow you to put larger pots or even skillets or pans up there, and you can cook on them. So I've got this fire going here. I'm trying to get this stoked up. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's raining. Not heavy, but it is wet. But survival is not an accident. It can rain during survival situations, and you got to be prepared for that. So I've hunkered down on some shelter. There you go. As the fire raises, you can see the crossbars. So I've hunkered down under some shelter here, and I'm waiting for this fire to get up. It gets nice and hot. I'll bring you the burn test with some larger pots. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, so as you all know, I like to have my coffee first thing in the morning, so that we will be doing. And I will be cooking and getting some water boiled out of a larger pot. So I want to see how long it takes on the Hobo stove to boil some water in a much larger pot. So I'm going to get that set up, water inside the pot and on the fire, and we'll be back with that burn test. Get my coffee going. Stay tuned, don't go away. Okay, so there you go. As you can see, I've got a much larger pot, much larger than the pot I'm used to cooking water in, which you all know I like to use my Stanley cook pot. There it is. Comparison to that other pot, that pot is much larger base. So I'm trying this pot out with some water, and we're going to get that boiling. I'll be back when I've got a rolling boil or close to it, and we'll get some coffee getting here. Yeah, I bring you these videos in an urban setting because it's survival in an urban area. So I've hunkered down what amounts to be an alleyway, and if you're on the move, bugging out, these are the paths in which one would travel to stay off the main streets. So, just to give you a view, an idea of where I am, I've bugged out, and I'm in an alleyway. I guess I'm got to get some coffee and something to eat, so that's what I'm doing. Stay tuned. So, with any wood-burning stove, where there's fire, there's smoke. And this is something you have to contend with when working with a wood stove. You also have to maintain the fire, so you have to keep feeding it in order to keep a good roaring fire going. This Hobo stove can also be used as a heat source. Stay warm. It's perfect for that. Not too big, not too small, just right. Just for you, for one person to stay warm. And of course, you can purify water and get your coffee cup. Get your coffee going. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have a rolling boil, and I'm going to take this off so I can get my coffee going. Let me get that started and set up, and I'll pour some coffee. Okay, so I've taken the liberty of adding my cream and sugar to my coffee. Now for the taste test. As usual, it'll be a great cup of coffee. And it is, nothing beats a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. And I've also wanted to be able to grill stuff on top of the stove here. As you can see, the crossbars will hold large pots, but not too good for grilling items like chicken or steak or anything that you might want to put on there. So I've got myself a grill top. Set that grill top on top of there and you're ready to go. So I brought with me a couple of Johnsonville brats. I'm gonna throw those on when the fire dies down a little bit and get those grilled up. They should be excellent. I'll be back with that. So there we go. The brats are on. Get those fired and cooked. I'll come back with a taste test on that one. Okay, while my brats are cooking, I'm in the process of upgrading the Self-Reliance bottle cook kit. There you can see I've added a medical pouch. This is a work in progress. I'm planning to add another pouch on the other side by way of molly strappings. There is the Schrade SHFT 28 that I upgraded to a nice survival kit. That's part of that survival kit, the whole thing there. So when I'm done with that, I'll bring you the review and the contents of the Self-Reliance bottle cook kit. Stay tuned for that and an updated video coming soon. Okay, there you have it. The brats are just about done. I'm going to get them a little further. And the grill plate there is working perfectly. However, you have to be careful when manipulating food on top of it because you don't want to knock over the stove. It is a little top heavy. That is expected when the stove is as tall as this one. Okay, so that is expected. So you got to be careful with that. You don't want to knock over your morning breakfast. So there's my brats. They're almost cooked, fully cooked. I'll come back to you with the taste test on that. I'm sure they'll be excellent. Stay tuned. Okay, here, back. The brats are done. I'm gonna take those off the fire. Put them down in the pot here so I can get my breakfast. And there you have it. The Ikea HOBO stove. Grill top. Cooking meats of steaks, chicken, whatever you want. There you go. You want to grill it? There you go. Your grill top. Then you have your crossbars for cooking in larger pots. So that makes this, the HOBO stove, a complete grilling station. The stove itself is excellent. It's also dubbed as a little campfire if you need to keep warm. So you can do that with the stove as well. So I'm going to let these coals just burn down and out. And I'm going to get to these sausages. I'm pretty sure that they are very tasty. So until next time, this is Sean from Urban Tactical Survival. Remember, the time is now to prep and prepare. And always remember to check your 6. Until the next time, enjoy your evening.